Hello and welcome, and I am Jake and this is Sims Allsorts. I'm a UK based eBay reseller. I've been doing this now for about 2-3 years on and off, and now I officially become a business, and I'm here to document my journey on the highs and lows of this. I will be showing you what I pick up from the car boots, charity shops, what I make from sales, all via eBay. So what we picked up from the charity shops this week, it wasn't a very big haul. Picked up 3 bits of clothing. That is it. And I think we went in like about 10-15 charity shops. It was a bit dead. It wasn't as good as what it was previously. Last couple of weeks we have been, where we were making stacks and stacks of bags. But this is basically what we got. So we got 2 poetry bits and pieces. So we got a t-shirt, jacket, whatever it is, and then we've got a poetry dress as well. So we got them two. They came to a total like £6.80, which is really good. So £3.40 each. Take that all day long. And then this was the first item I actually picked up from a charity shop, and I was pretty surprised that it was like so cheap for like £2. It was like a Scarlet's rugby kids top. Literally, I don't get it. Recently, I've just been picking up loads of rugby tops for very cheap. Yeah, if it was a football top, it'd be more expensive. I'm not lying. I'm happy about that. So yeah, guys, after that, we only spent really like £8.60 on 3 items, which is alright. Spent £2 on 4 books. So that is really it from the charity shops there. You'll see me in the future. So guys, I'm here again. I'm going to show you some more pickups that I got on Friday, and also I'm going to show you the car boot haul we picked up in a little bit later. So we picked up of brand new with tags for £5. It says 10, but the place was shutting down the charity shop. And it's a pair of golf Adidas, decent size. Was gonna use them for me, but no, don't fit. And then also during the weekend we picked up a Empire metal top. And with that, I think it cost like £3. Is in a small, which is a bit disappointing. I think it's from 2004, so it's in mint condition. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to show you now what we have got from the car boot this Sunday. So guys, this is what I have picked up from this week's car boot. It has been a bit of a quiet one, but we did pick up 3 board games: Drone Home, Cluedo, Charlie and Chocolate Factory, and Ticket to Ride First Journey for 50p each, which is a great one. We got some video games here. We got a couple of PC games: Legends of Wrestler 2, Steelbook, which I thought we got for a bit more. It doesn't. We got Fear behind here. Another PC game. We have got a box set DVD, which should go for about £10 hopefully, and then Football Manager 2007, which should go for about a tenner as well. And we've got a load of books as well, a load of Terry Pratchett hardbacks, and a couple of Star Wars ones. This one was a good little find. Looked on eBay, it could go for about £15, so I'm happy days on that. So guys, that is what we've got from numerous amount of charity shops and a car boot during this week. Now it's time for me to show you what the sales have been like from Monday to Saturday. So guys, let's go and check what we have sold. So on the Monday, it was a little bit all over the place. So we didn't make a lot of sales. We only sold Championship Manager 2001-2002 on PC for £18, which for me was a good little sale. Only cost me 50p. We did sell a Sahara top size medium, but it has been returned as it doesn't fit the person, so a refund on that. Next day we sold Ben Archer, the Alien Skill Series paperback books 1 to 6 for £14.85. That was a good old relist and takedown sale similar. They had no interest, so just dropped the price down. They sold literally within a couple of days later. Then we have got probably one of the better sales we've had this week, and that is a Guitar Hero World Tour Xbox 360 guitar. That sold for £54.85. That cost me nothing, got that free. So now we get to a Build Your Own Bundle Stephen King, and 1 book sold from that for £4.99. We sold a single manga book, and that was sold via promoted listing, and that went for £3.49. I think that had a 10% discount coupon as well, because most of these have had the 10% discount as well, which doesn't state in this as well. We have had a Cecil top sell for £12.99, a Stephen King book, another one for £2.59. We've got a Cyclopedia book, one of them witchcraft like kind of things like that. That sold for £14.85. Don't look down on books, guys. These have been definitely helping the old business out for me. Then we sold a Phase 8 top for £9. Only Fools and Horses, the complete DVD box set, sold for £19.85, which is a bit mental when it's on Dave or Gold, sorry, all the time. So I was pretty surprised by that. So one of my personal favourite sales, guys, is a Lord of the Rings 2001 sealed book set. That sold for £24.99. Then we had a PC big box game, and that was Reverent. That sold for £16. Next we have the Eagles of the Empire series, books 1 to 10 by Simon Scarrow. This one was a bit of a risk because I wasn't sure how much these would go for, and is it really worth the risk of me taking it? And it definitely was. I sold that for £24.99, and that only cost me £3 to get all of them books. And the next one is some James Patterson books, and this is Repeat Buyer, which is absolutely fantastic. That is one of the things I need to try and increase in the business, and it's very hard to obtain, but this is very good for me. So we sold 4 James Patterson books for £13.96. So that's alright, but then the postage comes out. If it is just over that 2k, I'm getting charged £6.80, which definitely takes out of the profit margins, but it is still worth it for my business model. Then we sold Sally the Sunflower complete for £9. I thought that game was going to go for a bit more because one of them old MB games from like the early 2000s, but it doesn't seem to have really done well. We sold an autograph cardigan, women's pure cashmere, and that sold for £14.85. It did have a defect on the front, so we just knocked the price on it. Went literally like hotcakes. I think within like 2 days of listing, but that was a definitely good one to keep an eye out on for. White stuff dress sold for £14.85. Pretty surprised by that. And this one is a very, very, very unique board game which you don't really ever see, and that is Calypso Caterpillars. It is a vintage game from Tomy, and it looks absolutely unique. When I was trying to build it for the pictures, oh my god, guys, it was like literally the most hardest thing to figure out because it's just blimmin' crazy in how you're supposed to do it. But it is an absolutely fantastic game, and that's sold for £27.99. And guys, like for me, for my business model, like board games, it's one of them. It's a hit or miss, and I will explain this more in like later videos in the future. But board games is a very hit or miss on the old eBay, I tell you that. And following that, we have a Rohan jacket, which my partner found at the car boot for £1, and that sold for £29.85. Like what I said, guys, some of these have got the 10% discount, so you could probably see in the corner what the actual total is, but I'm just telling you what it's just got on my eBay right now. Another board game, and this is Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back Hoth Ice Planet Adventure. When I first saw this, I thought it was like a vintage 80s board game. Hell no, it wasn't. It was made in 2020. It was sealed inside, got it for £2.50, and sold that for £19.85, and that was only listed literally 2-3 days. So again, another good board game, but they are very rare to come by, guys, I tell you. Next we got Poetry Top, sold for £18.50. And finally, guys, we sold a Bowden hoodie, size large, women's, for £12. So guys, this total is everything that's been taken out. So that is my cost of goods, eBay fees and postage. And I'm happy with the results we've had, especially being a business. Especially been pushing in September. It is going wow at this moment, touch wood. I'm happy with the trajectory we're getting. The views are going up. Quality of stock's getting a lot better personally for me. And hopefully we can keep going higher and higher within this business. But you just never know in this game. So I'd like to thank you guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And I'll see you again next week with another sales pickups video. I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good one. Ta-ta.